Okay, so one of my children got a PS5 for Christmas. And anyone with multiple kids will know that if you have multiple kids that are playing with a toy, you often need to get extra accessories or extra batteries, extra controllers, things like that. So the PS5 had come with one controller, and we had gotten a second controller because we needed to have at least two controllers so two kids could play at the same time, but also the kid that we got the PS5 for loves shiny red, and this controller was perfect for that. But that meant that we have two controllers that we need to be able to charge. So one thing that we did was we got this charger. So the charger did come with two different versions of a USB cable, because in the back it's got this USB-C. Oh, I've got a dog hair on me. It's got a USB-C port, and then the power switch. But it came with one USB-C to USB-C port, and then our cable, and then the other cable was actually like a Y cable, two on one end leading to a single end. The single end is the USB-C, and then the two end is actually two of the old style USB-C. The fat one is, what is that? USB-A, I believe. But just for the purposes of showing you how this works, I am using this cable, which did not come with it, even though it's white, surprisingly, but the cables that came with it are black. But I just wanted to be able to show you guys how this works. So once it is plugged in and turned on, as you can see, it glows blue, and it's got the two controllers there. So if you look, the PS5 controllers, they have that little hole and then the contacts on either side. So you just, and of course, let me put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. So you just set it down like that. And as you can see, slot number 2 just turned red because this controller isn't fully charged yet. And then we'll put this one on. And then as you can see, that one also turned red because the red controller is also not fully charged. So this is charging both of those controllers, which you can also see by the way that the controller is lighting up. And once it is fully charged, the charging, like whichever one it is fully charged, will turn blue. So that way you can see from across the room whether or not it's still charging or not. And this so far has been an awesome charger. We've had no issues with it. And it has worked beautifully for keeping the two controllers charged when the kids are not playing. So if you are in the market for a PS5 controller charger, then I would definitely consider getting this. And this just so happens to also match the PS5, because the PS5 currently is white. So it looks great sitting next to it when we have it set up. So if that is a concern of yours, aesthetically speaking, then this works out well that way because it does match the original plates on the PS5. So if you're in the market, check it out.